Yes, it's Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio. And today we're looking at the UK Prime Minister and his announcement regarding and pertaining to stadium audiences. Okay, let's show you the headline. Okay, so the UK crowds could return to sports stadiums in the UK from October. Okay, let's get that out of there. And the article goes on to say, the announcement was made by Boris Johnson on Friday. Sports events have taken place without crowds in attendance since March because of the risk of spreading the COVID-19. But laying out the next steps to lifting the lockdown, the man at number 10 said from October, we intend to bring back audiences into stadiums. I don't know if anybody else has reported on this. I haven't seen it anywhere. I just stumbled across it. Okay, so for boxing, this will be a welcome boost. Frank Warren and Queensberry Promotions pushed back its BT Sport Office offering of a 5-belt fight to October 24th recently, and now it looks like a good decision. Daniel Dubois, the British Commonwealth WBC Silver WBO International Heavyweight King, I would say more of a prince than a king. The article says king, I say prince, is set to meet Olympic silver medalist and fellow unbeaten heavyweight in the form of Joe Joyce, with the vacant European title also at stake at London's O2 Arena. Okay, on the other side of the promotional fence, Eddie Hearn's Matchroom has its Fight Camp series behind closed doors beginning on August the 1st and culminating on August the 22nd in the Sky box office offering of Dillian White, WBC's interim heavyweight champion, and his clash against Russia's, or is it Ukraine, Alexander Povetkin, with Katie Taylor's matchup, highly anticipated matchup with Delphine Persoon, also on the card. So I like the look of that card. That's scheduled to take place on August the 22nd behind closed doors in Eddie Hearn's back garden. Okay, so there's quite a few fixtures going on right now behind closed doors, but come October, things are looking likely to change. It's earlier than scheduled. I think the most optimistic people said maybe October, November, December. Those are the most optimistic predictions. I wasn't so sure. I was thinking that things would come back, maybe audiences would come back in 2021. But it looks possible, surprisingly possible, that by the time Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce sitting here get to tango in October, I think October the 24th, it looks possible that crowds might be back. Auditorium crowds. Highly surprising. I didn't see this coming. The only question is, what kind of spacing are we going to be looking at? Surely it's not going to be shoulder to shoulder. I find that highly difficult to believe, but hey, not impossible. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. But once again, and just to reiterate, let's get this thing up on your screens. Yeah, just to reiterate, UK Prime Minister says stadium audiences could be back from October. Okay, so what say you? It's the Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comments, it's the shares. And it is the hitting that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And don't forget about the live show. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. And I'm out.